And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. Okay. The word nakedness means when somebody knows what you're thinking, that's spiritual nakedness. Basically, they know what you've been doing when you thought that nobody was looking. That's spiritual nakedness. When somebody can go inside of your head and read your thoughts and read your memories, that's nakedness. That's the definition of what the Bible calls nakedness. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down. Okay. We start off with Genesis chapter 2. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, but they were not ashamed. It's not talking about actual butt nakedness. That's talking about something else. Okay, Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Okay, so not only are you going to be exposed for what you've been doing, white man, okay, but you're gonna actually bring it out yourself. You're gonna make yourself naked. I'm not gonna bother breaking that down back into Hebrew. That's what's happening. Ezekiel 16:36. Thou saith the Lord God, because thy filthiness was poured out, and thy nakedness discovered through the whoredoms with thy lovers, and with all the idols, abominations, and by the blood of thy children, which thou didst give unto them. That's talking about wicked Israel. You wicked Israelites, man. Your nakedness was discovered. And you killed your children for misbegotten gain. Killed your family for misbegotten gain. Traded your nation. Behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all of them that thou hast loved, and all of them that thou hast hated. I will gather them round about against thee, and I will discover your nakedness unto them, and they may see all your nakedness. So all of these people that are into this white man system, you're going to see exactly what you've been doing. You're going to see exactly what you've been supporting, and you're going to see exactly what you've been backing up. And then you will die gloriously. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all don't give a shit about nobody but yourselves. We got Ezekiel 22:10. In thee have they discovered their father's nakedness. In thee have they humbled her that was set apart for pollution. So nakedness is basically to know what somebody is thinking, or to know what somebody has done behind closed doors. All right? That's basically what nakedness is. You know, I just wanted to just break that down real quick. Okay. Okay, verse 8. And I heard a voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. Okay. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. So what are these trees? These trees are other people. There's no way in hell they're going to hide themselves behind actual trees. And I'm going to just skip 9 and go straight to 10. And he said, I heard a voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked and I hid myself. So why would you be afraid because you're naked from God? See, because it's got nothing to do with actual clothes. 11. And he said, who told thee that you were naked? And have you eaten from the tree where I commanded you not? You understand? I'm going to just stop right there, because I was really breaking down that there were other people here on the planet. You know, you can't you can't be a spirit or apparition and talk to Eve, because that is an event that in itself, even in the first world. So the serpent is obviously a man, and the other trees in the field are also men. Okay. Trying to see if I can remember this now. The Blue Letter Bible is such an excellent tool. This is Judges 9:11. But the fig tree said unto them, should I forsake my sweetness and my good fruit and go to be promoted over the trees? Trees are people. Okay. Judges 9 and 10. And the tree said to the fig tree, come thou and reign over us. All right, here's some more stuff. This is comparisons to a branch. Isaiah 4 and 2. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent, comely, which means beautiful. That's Middle English. For them that are Middle English is 17th century, 16th century, yada, yada, yada. Them that are escaped of Israel. Therefore the Lord, this is Isaiah 9 and 14, the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. You wicked Negroes. Isaiah 11 and 1, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. All right, 2 Kings 14 and 9. And Joash, the king of Israel, sent to Amaziah, king of Judah, saying, the thistle that was in Lebanon sent to the cedar that was in Lebanon, saying, give thy daughter to my son to wife. And there passed a wild beast that was in Lebanon and trod down the thistle. So trees can be, in the Bible, trees can be considered men. So that was just an analogy that I backed up with other analogies. All right. So I just wanted to break that down for you. Genesis chapter 1 verse 24. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind. That's the other nations right there. Right there. That's the other nations right there. Cattle and creeping thing and beast of the earth, which was just English additives. It was really beasts in general. After his kind, and it was good. So the other nations were created right then and there. And I gave you scriptures on creatures. And I also broke down how there were other people in the world besides Adam. The serpent was a man. Okay, I'm going to break down how the serpent was a man. I'm also going to break down how I already broke down how trees are the men, because when Adam was hiding among the trees, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to hide from God. Now, you don't hide from God by hiding under a rock or behind trees. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bust your eardrums a little bit and hit you with this honey bun. And the Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle. Listen very carefully. And above every beast of the field. Okay? So he's likening this serpent to a beast of the field. And dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Now, we're going to read on. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. So this is obviously not a snake that God is talking to. And he called this snake, which is really a man, a beast of the field. When you go back to Genesis chapter 1 verse 24, and God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind. Okay, Ezekiel 34 and 8. As I live, saith the Lord, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed them, and fed not my flock. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The shepherds is talking about Al Sharpton, Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, all these motherfuckers that had the ability to do something for us, did nothing. And then you wonder why we're all fucked up as a people, because we had everything taken from us. Any other group of people would have been destroyed for less. The Indians didn't go through this. They died, you know, and they were Israelites, you know. So Judah's the head tribe, man, because they've gone through a lot. But the Lord put the spirit on them to survive all this mayhem and madness for the last day of judgment. 34:28. Blah, 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 blah. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beast of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. Okay, now the serpent was the most subtle beast in the field. So I'm just showing you that the word beast can also refer to people. 39:17, and thou son of man, thus saith the Lord God, speak unto every feathered fowl, and to every beast of the field, assemble yourselves, and come gather yourselves on every side to my sacrifice that I do sacrifice for you, even a great sacrifice upon the mountains of Israel, that ye may eat flesh and drink blood. All right. So we're going to go straight to Micah 1:7. We're going to show you that the serpent, being the most subtle beast in the field, was a man, along with the trees in the cool of the day, along with the other nations created in 1:24. Adam was not the first man. Okay. Start from 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at their might. They shall lay their hand upon their mouths. Their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth. They shall be afraid of the Lord our God, and shall fear because of thee. You see that? Licking the dust of the ground is basically kneeling down. All right? So that's the beast, man. That's the beast. There's other people on the earth. Black man ruled Europe for 1,000 years. Authentic picture of King Edward III, man. All right? King Edward III. They're gonna look like David Dinkins. Knights of the Garter. Huh? Huh? Hell with you people, man. Black man ruled Europe for 1,000 years. There ain't nothing white about this picture. I have it written down. Edward III of England, Order of the Garter. The fuck is going on here, man? What is going on up in here? Black woman, you're going to be destroyed for believing the lies wholeheartedly, man. You wanted to believe those lies. Listen, man, if you was telling me that I was nothing, I wouldn't want to hear that, man. I would be wishing it wasn't true. You black woman, you wanted to hear that, man. You wanted to hear that the black man was nothing because you wanted to take him over. Another picture of Edward III and the Black Prince. His son, he never made it to the throne. You could tell that there's something wrong with the skin tone of the both of them. Did everybody in the Middle Ages have a skin problem? Or was it whitewashing? Edward III. Look at this great picture right here. Right out of a manuscript. I'm going to read it. King Edward III in the historical initial Nova Statute, Edward III and Richard III, 1392. Look at this. Dark brown cheekbones, off brown face, full beard, just like in the David Dinkins looking picture. His hand is brown. His other hand is off brown. Everything is brown. Everything brown. Another Edward III. Look at his face, man. Edward III must have really had a full beard because I don't see these pictures without a full beard. Black man ruled Europe for 1,000 years. I ain't joking around. I ain't playing no more. I'm proving everything the hell I say. The hell with you people. The hell with you another full bearded Edward III, but it's whitewashed. But it's obvious. Even though this picture is whitewashed, you can tell that it's something not quite right about it. You could tell, man. You could tell something not quite right about it, man. Good pictures, man. Good pictures, man.